make some very brief introductions and set the agenda for today. And first thing I want to do is welcome everybody. Thank you for coming on what's relatively short notice. We're glad to have you here today, and we'll try to make this as orderly and informational as possible. There have been a lot of things swirling around the NBA in general and our team specifically over the last 10 days or so. And I'd like to just, as I sometimes always do, ask that the questions today for the podium remain related to the actual specific stated reason that we're here. Everyone up here will be able to address the questions that we know you have, and we'd like to do that in the one-on-one breakdowns when we're finished, if you don't mind. Some quick introductions and some thanks, too, for their help and cooperation. Barron's agent, Todd Ramasar from Life Sports Management, sitting right here in the middle of the front row. It's been great. His attorney, Matt Johnson, is right here, and we're really glad to have him here. And we'd also like to welcome Barron's high school coach from Crossroads, Daryl Roper, who is now the director of Barron's camp, Rising Stars of America. Very glad to have you. Thank you very much for being here. No more delays. I'd like to ask Elgin Baylor to come up here and officially welcome our new player. And after he does that, Barron will come up and make some remarks, and then we'll take some questions from the floor. So that's what we're going to do now.
Thank you very much. Just speaking for our owner, Donald T. Sterling, the entire, Clipper organization, we're very excited about the fact that Barron's going to be with us for many years to come. And we would like to say welcome home, Barron. And we know you have a lot to say, talk, so we'd like to come up and just say hello to your hometown fans.
Hello. First of all, I would like to, thank God for the opportunity to, just be here and continue in my dream and my journey of playing basketball to the entire Clipper organization, Mr. Sterling, Mr. Baylor, Coach Andy, everybody in the Clipper organization. I really appreciate the opportunity that they took by taking a chance on me. And for me, it wasn't really a money issue. It was more about, being rich in your heart and having an opportunity to impact a community, to impact the city and, the kids. And being from Los Angeles, I felt that, the most important thing for me to do was to come back and play basketball in my hometown so I can inspire a lot of kids that grew up with the same vision and the same goals that I had. And, now they see somebody that they can actually touch. They can feel, they may see on a day-to-day from anywhere from South Central to Malibu. And, on the court, it's going to be fun. And we're going to do some winning, and we won a championship here. And I know that's why they brought me. And this is the start of a new generation. And I thank you all for coming. Thank my family and friends for being here and supporting me. And great things to come. And I get to hang out with Jim Hill every day. I've been waiting to hang out with Jim Hill every day. But I don't want to talk too long. But I'm just happy to be here. I really, truly am happy to be here. And there's no place like home. And I'm glad to be back here. So thank you all.
Okay, we'll start it off with questions for anyone up here from the floor, and I'd like Mr. Hill to get us going today.
Where we're going to hang out is But I would like you to talk, Barron, about how emotional a day this is for you.
It's very emotional. I had a haircut at 6:30, and I was up at 6, doing push-ups and sit-ups, ready to go. To come home and to be in a place where you first started, where your dream first started, and to be 15 minutes away, from when my grandfather built my first basketball court when I was, 4 years old, and to have an opportunity to come and play for a great organization that, has been in Los Angeles ever since I was born, and a team that, I've watched and snuck into the sports arena games you know, just to get a taste of NBA action and to be back home and to be playing in the NBA is truly, truly a dream come true.
Baron, you talked about helping the kids. Can you talk about helping the kids on your own team? You got some young guys, specifically Al Thornton and Eric Gordon, and what kind of impact you can have on them as a point guard?
Well, first and foremost is to help them find their own identity in the league, and you know, to push them to be great beyond that. And you know, seeing what coach sees in them, that's my job, and to get them going and make sure that they're better, and to help them along the way, along the bumps and the bruises that they're going to endure throughout their NBA season, and try and curb that so their transition will be a lot smoother and they can kind of jump the curb.
Baron, your other two spots, the Hornets, Golden State, you were the face of that franchise. Obviously, you become the face of this franchise now. Besides what you're going to bring on the court, what do you think, or what do you perceive yourself doing for this organization off the court as the face of this franchise? Well,
the way I look at the Clipper organization is, you know, it's an organization of real people and people who are in the community doing great things. So off the court, you know, I want to continue to do things in the inner city community. I want to be able to bridge gaps from kids of all walks of life and let them know that, you know, we all have struggles, you know, and hardships, and the only way to get through it is hard work. And, you know, just to be a product of that and, you know, to come to L.A. and be a positive role model. I think that's the most important thing that I want to do, and I know that I can do it here with this organization behind me.
Give you the Hollywood question. How much does this being in the entertainment capital of the world, what does that do for your future? Are you setting yourself up or for the rest of your life after this, or what?
No, you know, it's great to be home, and you know, the whole Hollywood thing and producing is great, but you know, basketball is first and foremost. You know, it gives me an opportunity to be around my friends, and you know, I'm in business with my friends, and they do a great job of, you know, doing what they do best. So, you know, being here, that'll take a life in the shape of its own. But basketball is my main priority, and I let my friends and the people that I work with take care of the rest.
This question is for Mike. With Baron coming in, he plays a certain style, obviously. What do you envision the Clippers doing next season from a style standpoint? Do you have to change very much what you've been doing in the past, Mike, based on personnel now?
Well, first of all, Baron plays every style. He's a power point guard. You know, he pushes the ball. He gets anywhere he wants to go on the floor. He's a great post game. I remember years ago when I was doing his playoff series. I was doing TV for the playoffs, and they were playing against the Sixers in the I forget which round exactly what it was, but his versatility, his ability, there's nothing on the floor he can't do. So obviously, for some of our guys, it's going to be so great because it'll be the first time they play with a point guard who can really make plays and create situations and easy buckets, you know, for them. He's got the ability to go coast to coast. He's a great rebounder. Like I said, he rebounds, he posts up, he can defend, he pushes the ball. He's got such great strength. He gets anywhere he wants to go on the court. So, you know, with the guys that we have, you know, we want to play up tempo, but we're not afraid to play in the half court. We can do what we need to do at both ends.
Are you ready to declare this as your guys' biggest free agent signing in team history?
It is to date, but the summer's not over, so you never know what the future holds for us. So we're thrilled to have him. I think this is the beginning of the Baron Davis era for us, and you know, we're happy to kick it off that way.
Well, Jonathan, I'll put it a different way. Absolutely.